Hey, I'm
Seems
streaming,
like we
Dre.
were
You
just
can watch
starting
it.
training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Minute 42 seconds left.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room around.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. A shotgun snap for Gall. Going long here for Wallace.
Who is that?
Caught at the 25.
Oh, he got Wally. That's tough.
A big play there. 78 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I don't know who that is. I just got this team spotlight, but he just
this one taken from the 7.
No,
and he's
I
all
don't.
the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great
No,
return.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
I missed that shit.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. 12 yards the pick up there, good for a Raven first. They go play action, Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 7 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up.
I just lagged. I just lagged.
And they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. As a kicker in that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. that's who you're looking for.
He got 29 yards that time. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 16. Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Johnson jostles free. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mayfield down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
He got two.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He got Donald and somebody else.
Okay, that cost too much. $50.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Mike, 53, Mike, real.
Oh my God, put him in there.
Real.
That shit like
From the gun, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Game pigeon. Yep.
How's on top right?
Check.
Out of the gun. Gone. Going deep downfield for Ross. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Mayfield to throw it. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm
What?
strength
They
there,
let
but
this
to no
man.
avail. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Alert! Hey, Haywood!
Now Mayfield. And that's complete to Adams. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. Mayfield on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And some space here.
That's tough.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
That was
his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker with the extra point.
No, what I did
we are
was
tied at 7.
RPO played took it to the house for like
7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain move? All the way down inside the 40
I'm about to, you can turn to the front door. I said back door on the first down.
Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20.
Oh, God. I lost.
Bro, I was in the pro wrestling 740. It's 8:30.
Oh, this nigga using a ruler. I'm Hey, Greg.
Are you choking?
Going up. Nigga using a ruler, yo. What's wrong with using a
Red zone.
Dude, you're like a fucked up. I use a protractor, bro. That's how you know this kid hasn't been scoring.
Hey, wait till you. Hey, who am I playing? Luke? Wait till you see that 3-ball shot I just did. You might not get the chance to see.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one.
Y'all ain't scaring me play.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
I'm talking about older.
I don't think Luke had a chance to shoot it.
On 1st and 10, Goff. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
It's been 40 minutes.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Rams have taken the lead. Now Zerline on and the extra point.
I'm trying to eat and shit. He just scored, but then he missed the field goal.
I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, Mayfield. It's caught here by Adams. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Oh, he dropped it.
Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yo, it's airball the hook shot, man.
The second one, too. They played on that last shot, man. That's some bullshit.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Listen. Ric Flair.
Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. Kappa finding Cooks on a big play. 52 yards. On first down, it's Gurley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second down. Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that last penalty makes his third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5.
14. Push it off. 14.
Here's Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
Try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Bro, you just smacked that shit across the backfield.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Hey, G, you playing the Rams and the Titans?
No, the 5-year league.
Who you playing there?
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Mayfield, flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. They had points on their first 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal, but this time, defense stands strong.
Would you say that things maybe are trending now in the right direction for them?
Better than drives 1 and 2.
There's no doubt about it. Now maybe they can exhale a little bit, gather themselves, and really get back into this game.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LA. Brandon Cooks. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half.
Yo, Jay, I got last take. Let me set a screen, bro. Let me set a screen.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
He's so scared. I tried to bait him. I tried to bait him.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Going left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Will Dissly, his 2nd touchdown on the season as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
Yo, Jay, you know how
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short.
Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Yo, Jay, you know what defensive leader does?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
It's like floor general, but
This time they stay on the ground, and he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Now Brown.
well, boys, 95.
So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Running from the gun, Johnson.
He's more defensive, but he's more offensive.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Baker Mayfield with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
All right, let's get it, y'all. I'm up 24-19. Can I get a defensive stop, please? One defensive stop. Another score.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I'm talking myself. Stop.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Goff now to throw. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Along with Gurley there on first down. Going to get about 4 yards. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now a handoff working right. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Third and 2. Gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll turn the power game to try to get in. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. On the toss, it's Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. Dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant you to flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them.
Hold him to a field goal, y'all. Damn.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away.
Just held him to a field goal. Come on, y'all.
Yo, who's up, bro? I touched the top of the backboard, right?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield over the middle. That's caught by Adams. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield. It's caught by Funchess. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, screenplay, Johnson. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Mayfield down. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one.
Have you saw that beef between Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj? That shit's hilarious.
No, what they beefing for?
Nah, you just gotta go read that shit.
What she did? She said Dick was at her?
Paul George really made it to the All-Star team.
Paul George what?
Out there, but it'll be third down. The Ravens on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. And again, it's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
A Hall of Fame touchdown,
Would that be good, though?
a Hall of Fame touchdown, that'd be good.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I heard that.
Hey, Charlie!
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50. Check it back.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 27.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
You might want to because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. From the gun, Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yo, Jay, now all we need is you.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really with the 4-minute offense.
And look at this. They get the turnover they need, and it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I got it. Hey, alert! I got it.
Here's Mayfield. Underneath for Johnson. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Johnson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I still need 7 more. Yeah.
Back to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Gurley on first down, no chance that time. He's swallowed up for a loss of about 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Another carry now for Gurley. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. They find some open field, and he's loose again. And he's going to take it
go
into the end zone. What a return.
Let's fucking go. Hey, I just returned it. Hey, I just returned the kick. Go look at the stream. I just returned the 2 kickoff returns with this nigga, bro.
In front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Forced out to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
It doesn't count. I gave him penalty kick.
Gone. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a third and long. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. On fourth down, Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory. So from the 36 now, first and 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. 5. And that will write a finish to this ballgame.
Oh, my God.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last sort of miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
I just won, y'all. Hey, tell me why I tried to be on some dumb shit at the end, run the ball, right, with 6 seconds left. I'm up by 1. The nigga fumbled, he almost returned it to the crib. My fucking Baker Mayfield hawked him down to like the 5-yard line. Yeah. Hey, that's hella tough. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I would have been fucking heated if I would lost that bitch.
Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon, saying so long, everybody.
Yeah, good shit, Baker. He came up. That boy came over to, and that's all, folks.